Hi, Rachele Evers again. I'd like to talk briefly about funding a purchase of a property. So I have got to take a moment here and say I am not a lender. I'm a realtor. So if loans were my thing, I would be doing loans, but properties are my thing. There's really only one way to buy property, and that's with money. So the conversation we're really going to have is, where does the money come from? As a buyer, you have a slew of options. One obviously being cash. Another one would be a land contract, which is a seller funded loan. But the more common and more typical ways that people buy homes are with loans. There's a conventional loan, there are FHA loans, there are rural development loans, there are portfolio loans. So the best advice I can give you about how to finance purchasing your property is talk to a good lender, or three. Just like a realtor, you want to interview the lenders and find the one that is the good fit for you. Also keep in mind, and I think a lot of people don't know this, that not every lender offers every type of financing. So if you called up, Loans R Us, I just made that up. So if there really is a Loans R Us out there, I'm sorry, this is a hypothetical lender. You call Loans R Us and you get Joe Smith, who's your loan officer, and he's talking to you like, you qualify, your score is good, everything you told me is great, I can get you an FHA loan, and this is your interest rate, and you're like, great, I have a letter, I'm gonna go shop for a house. Well, understand that you may also qualify for another type of a loan that may be a better fit for you financially, but Joe Smith, who works at Loans R Us or whatever I said, may not offer that type of loan, or he may not get paid as well on that loan type. So integrity is important, probably more important than the average consumer realizes, because though there are a lot of products, not everybody carries all of the products. And on the other side of it, you may be doing your own homework and think, oh, I want a rural development loan, for example. And you call up Joe Smith and say, hey, I want a rural development loan. Joe Smith may not be able to give you a rural development loan, even though it's a product he carries, because you have to qualify. Certain qualifications need to be met. I'm not going to go into detail on what those are, but if you make over a certain amount of money for your household, you may not be able to qualify for a rural development loan. And it gets even stickier. A good loan officer can walk you through all of this. The property that you are looking to purchase also has to qualify for a rural development loan. And there are maps that are issued by the government, by the housing authority, that define which houses qualify, and that's based on where they are in the world. And literally, you can have a house on one side of Main Street that qualifies for a rural development loan because it's inside the boundaries of the map, and a house right across the street is not going to qualify. So even though you as the buyer are inside of the parameters for that particular type of loan, you got to make sure the property also qualifies. So a good realtor is going to help you find those properties that match your loan type. If you like what I'm saying, please subscribe.